Telltale's game before was fantastic. You know, some people like the Batman Arkham Knight games and films and whatever you like. Really, I'm gonna do part 1 anyway. Be all day talking about games.
Wish I had my privacy set off.
So, yeah, blue.
This makes me wish I had my privacy settings off. This makes me wish I was online. I was not online at all.
You've got your friends there, haven't you? Me.
I know you do. I know I do.
You don't have to listen to her messing your head up. You got me as your friend.
I know you do. I know I do. But I'm just tired. I'm just tired of having these hate messages that I gotta read everything. That's why I turned it off. I don't want to listen. Bother.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me.
Jordan.
They became my heroes.
Did you
their legacy untouchable.
Well, I'm streaming at the minute.
Until I learned the truth.
Killers?
My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's just something wrong with that person. Every time.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Romy Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning
that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
Not a playstyle, was it?
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with the badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
Sorry to be blunt, but you're not my type.
Excuse me?
No, really, I've got pretty specific tastes.
Probably.
Get over yourself, Bruce. I was just trying to be friendly.
His shenanigans are really off the charts.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
He's gonna do this again.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am dead.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
It makes it annoying. It doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Are you always this rude? Bruce.
Please get away from me. Now.
What?
Just turn around and start walking.
You're lost, rich boy.
I ignore most people in first
You're not all that,
person.
you know.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong, sir. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Yes, I'm trying to play this game. What?
Commissioner Gordon on the line.
Not what?
Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Yep. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Batman Evil Within. Oh, sorry, I mean Enemy Within. I'm playing. What you saying?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino.
No, that's alright. You can tell
A
me.
madman in a
Was
mask.
it?
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
No, he's not.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he freaking is, vampire.
Sometimes you just gotta let it go of your head, dude.
What is he care if I have ice cream?
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Mori.
Just because they're
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
judge their voice.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
Making different voices.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
Or kids.
Tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Why is a vampire in my...
Choose your words.
Same thing from before.
Perhaps you should have turned on the
What's it?
Batman is safer, along with everyone else.
What did that girls again?
Don't think you can just stop.
What?
I will get bored.
He doesn't have anyone.
You won't like that.
Yeah.
Cashier's booth. That'll
I'm
do.
not joining.
Just need to take out the guard first.
Because every time I try to say something, he says the exact opposite. It's really getting on my nerves. Honestly, I don't know what's with it. Maybe he's getting bored.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
Let's say he's probably gonna tell me, oh, why did you talk to Naomi like that? I didn't talk to Naomi at all like that.
It's like she's twisting things around, isn't she?
Are you expecting a hint?
So
Give me an answer.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside?
I agree, the same as you.
I'm relying on your eyes and ears.
Gear up. Make a frontal assault. Try and draw their fire away from me.
You got it. You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path.
Welcome to the stream, playing some Batman Enemy Within on PS4.
I should have put my name on. I should have probably put my private.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage! The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Why should I care then? Star Wars is more better than freaking game, blah blah blah. The old game is better.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town.
It's not that I hate the game. Just
Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Gordon, now!
Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day. brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Well, no, you did. I'm a bit busy at the minute trying to fight people in the game.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Bollocks.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns.
I save people. It's what I do.
Your naivete is just embarrassing. I save people.
Killer, can you put your mic on? Long.
You should concentrate on saving yourself. Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
It's not my fault that John had invited. She wants to unfriend me.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
What? Alright. I'm just annoying. I'm just annoyed, bro.
Yes, Vampire. Who? Yeah.
Alright, sorry. I want to get the stress out.
Yep.
Your days are numbered,
What with?
We'll see each other.
I can't hear you, Vampire. You need to speak up a bit louder, you might.
Sky jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
About what?
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result.
About what?
Told.
Oh.
Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe. But we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. But what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner
You should play this Batman game, it's good.
Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the
It's a good game, Batman.
The wrong way, I could end up
Vampire First Person should play Batman game, it's good.
My people are trained for situations like this one. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you.
I don't know who you think you are, but I don't like your attitude.
Who I think I am. Oh, I know I'm your new best friend.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to...
I don't think he was doing it on
give them whatever
purpose.
they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler.
I did not say that.
They're kind of our specialty.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment. We like to keep a low profile.
That means she operates from the shadows.
As do you. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly, for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong.
I suppose it's a good if someone talks behind your back in a good way, it's a good thing, isn't it?
He wants the whole city to know.
You know what I mean?
My people tell me you did some good work handling Batman.
You know, people do talk behind people's backs, but if it's a good thing, you know, oh, I really like this guy, he's a nice person, what do you think about him? You know what I mean?
Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor, and...
Seems that way to me.
Huh?
We should work together to bring Riddler in.
Heard him what?
Don't be too hasty, Batman. The agency
What you heard in my stream, did you say, Vampire?
Ruthless.
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. What was that charge of the Light Brigade cracked with the riot shield? Good cops got hurt because of it. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
Back off, Waller. Don't blame the police, blame Riddler. Or hadn't you noticed he was the one cutting off fingers?
Oh, I noticed, all right. Just like I noticed you let him get away. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Woo! I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He's a madman. You can't look for reason in someone so clearly deranged.
Riddler does show signs of an obsessive-compulsive disorder, but he's calculating, fiercely intelligent. I'd be surprised if this wasn't part of a bigger plan. Let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help.
I could care less if she's... I could care less if she...
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
The person she cries. This person, in a way, she's crying wolf.
Just like anyone who threatens Gotham's safety.
Obvious for you.
Yep.
Most people just run the other way.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
Whatever.
I'll be in touch.
What she said that?
Agent.
Batman, before you go.
She can't do shit,
I
though.
respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share
Yeah, of course you can.
everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become
She wants me to
something you
unblock her,
really
then she can do that. I'm not unblocking her.
You get me?
I don't take kindly to
Whatever.
threats, Waller.
I'm scared what she's gonna do.
She doesn't tell somebody that she's gonna unfriend them when you're in a freaking bar.
And she doesn't go and tell people she's gonna do this and do that to people. I'm scared of her. What's she gonna do?
Here's my question. Why should she unfriend people?
Yeah. Batman. Look, I'm scared of her. Tell her to go fuck herself. Okay.
What an eventful evening.
I can't hear what you're saying.
I have taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Yeah.
Thanks, Al.
That's what you said to her.
Maybe music will help. Can't go wrong with the classics.
No, I'm so scared. She's gonna get me in trouble. Fuck off. What I say?
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box.
Yeah, she's got a big mouth.
It's ready when you are.
What do you say?
Let's get to work.
What? Yeah. Oh, I'm scared. Just people talk rubbish, don't they?
Lady Arkham, Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin.
Of course you can. She sent that last week and this week as well. Yeah, whatever.
She'll stay away if
Talk
she's
rubbish.
good for her.
What?
No explosives detected, no radioactivity.
Also what?
Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging
What?
up
I can't
everything
hear what
I
you're saying.
could find on the agency. There's
I can't hear what. You need to turn your mic up, Vampire. It's too low. Vampire.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with
You turned up?
Arkham.
Yeah.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine.
I can try. When you take a break, Alfred, I can do the homework without you.
Leave all the fascinating reading to you.
Yeah, but she says to me she could do this and do that to me. But it's like, whatever.
Working always helps.
I'm so scared of her. I'm so scared of friend. No, I'm not. No.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps he's given them a new direction.
Yeah.
Maybe. But the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
That man's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried.
We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side.
You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you?
What she's up to?
Linings in all things.
Well, you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
She's one of those people that's a loudmouth. Talks rubbish. Can't back it up. Funniest thing is, I could easily find out where she is. You know how? I can ask the police where she is. That's the funniest thing. Just play silly games.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original
They'll find her.
costumed criminal.
I say to them, basically, this person's harassing me and stuff.
Unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth.
Do you want to play silly games?
For so long.
Which is going to look more worse than annoying an autistic person, or, you know what I mean, dishing out threats.
Some kind of axe to grind.
Who they're going to believe?
Let me upload the rest of this to the codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
Well, there's no need for it, is there?
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler. Just Riddler. Why willingly turn yourself in?
You're still a vampire?
To get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
Yes.
No.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help.
She's jealous.
Clearly sick.
You're getting soft, Alfred. There's only one way to treat creeps like
She wants to control you,
and believe me, it's not therapy.
In this one case, Bruce, I'll concede your methods might be more appropriate.
What was that? You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
A movie is something that you should enjoy, not tell people that you're unfriended. Well, I mean,
I know what you're saying, yes.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
What happened?
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
I like to be able to trust my friends and speak to them. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's like going. That's like saying.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye yet cannot see.
No, trust is a big thing to me, for friends.
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Yep.
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes.
And I'm hoping...
Besides,
I trust you.
So
I'm just hoping you... Yeah.
You say so, but you still do it.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else. The eye of a hurricane.
Fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
There's a noise.
Never forget.
If you talk about me behind my back, you must talk about Johnny behind his back.
I mean, she can't do nothing. She's just a loudmouth.
So when you joined that party, you put Johnny behind back as well, didn't you? What's that about Johnny?
Your guess is as good as mine.
If he's done me, then Johnny, if he talked about me behind my back in her party, he must have done it to you as well. Oh my god, it's not my fault that I joined that during him inviting me. Like I
sometimes first person is best. You don't say anything. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but you invited me.
I know I did.
I didn't say your name. I didn't say. I wasn't saying.
No one beats Lucius's handiwork.
I said. I told her someone advised.
See, this held up remarkably well so far.
In spite of everything you put it through.
It's like she's trying to use it against me. What was happening? It's kind of funny.
See, the refined edge allows for a cleaner flight path. The stunner's been upgraded. Thankfully, I'm not on the receiving end of the jolt.
Who cares what she thinks? No.
She's not going to do anything.
No one beats Lucius's handiwork.
Just because I join other friends.
She thinks she control people. She ain't gonna do shit.
Just because I join other friends like you two, she gets mad at it.
Not me, just change.
Tell that she gets mad at me.
Yeah, now she gets mad at me.
She said to me,
A record needle.
You okay? I don't know, it's because I was asleep. What's the point of being friends if we can't ever hang out because Jane doesn't want that?
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain.
Yeah.
To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. So don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound?
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. Fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts as Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Women, I tell you.
Yeah.
Never get any respect for people.
And they wonder why men get annoyed at them.
That I don't really know.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call.
Just get annoyed with people dish out threats. How about I put your hand and ram it down your throat? You know what I mean? Grab over someone's hand and ram it down your throat and push it down and force it down like they do on the game and Jason game.
Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this is just something for Lucius.
I see.
Make someone eat their own hand.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Just laugh it off. First person.
That's their thing. They're too scared to do it.
So it's like one thing. Oh yeah, I got last week. Oh yeah, okay.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech.
I mean, you say you wouldn't kill that person?
But if you want me to stop,
You say you
the
wanna
seat is
kill
all
that
yours.
person? Well, you're actually too scared to do it.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me.
Well, I'll tell that person.
You make a lot of money, actually.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. With his history,
You make a lot of money doing that sort of job.
He left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
They're really doing that for money. They must be
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Yep.
I would never do that. What?
Well, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. The sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work? Not a chance. I actually have a life. Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together is kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? This is weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I like both of you as friends. Just that woman thinks she can just manipulate people.
I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
So it's first person. I mean, you can...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this.
If you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he's having some issues with his health?
Oh, he's doing all right. You know Alfred. Tux, tea, and attitude.
Glad to hear he hasn't changed too much.
Not in the ways that matter, no.
Whatever stays in this party stays in this party private, doesn't it?
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks.
Well, why would he do it to me?
All right then. Time to crack this.
It's like 3 months.
I never told her, you know.
When?
Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project,
I would never annoy him.
why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission.
Jordan, I would never annoy
We're going to need help.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
I know you're my friend, it's just sometimes you don't think.
Yes, it is. May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office.
She's going to try every trick in the book to try and say things about me. Isn't she?
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's my job to find out just how much. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham?
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months.
I'm sorry, I think you were in the wrong place. You see, I don't really consort with criminals. Or international terrorists, for that matter.
Really? Because our sources say otherwise. A lot of things happened to you last year.
How did it get in the show?
Not all of them were good.
Oh.
You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin.
Yeah, but a snail must come from another
He
snail.
was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend. Come to think of it, you've been associated with
have you ever stood on the snail before by accident?
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane, they seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They usually come out at night time, snails, and go outside, don't they?
I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you know him as John Doe.
Yeah, but they don't come out in the daytime because of birds, don't they? Nighttime's more better for them to get around.
John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
You've got to be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I wasn't myself at the time, okay? I was...
Drugged by Lady Arkham. I know the story. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for a day.
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Your first turkey. Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
I guess my lessons are...
Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, just stay calm, okay? I'm gonna get you out of here.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Damn. Wow.
Oh, God, Lucius. You were at the center of everything we do.
He was truly one of a kind. I don't know what we'll do without him. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler's stuck at the heart of our operations.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear to you. I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for given the circumstances. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
And my man get the bowling job done.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
Still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad.
Let's see if we can go for 4.
Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter.
There you
Just take a few more time.
I know it's no consolation, but the work your father was doing, it was important.
More important than family.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
But you're probably, I bet you wish you probably did die in the real life.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
Just trying to wrap my head around it all.
Wait.
I saw his remains, Bruce.
Wait for the day to come back.
There was hardly anything left.
Over a fiver.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up.
I can't share that with you, Tiffany. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
I mean, it is need to know.
I need to know. Bruce, I need answers.
And I can't give them to you.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that?
Yep.
I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
Yes?
How can you even ask me that? You have to.
Nobody called my name, yeah.
I would never put Lucius in harm's way.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry.
Only 150.
It's just...
Only,
I'm so angry.
Might be.
Just don't know who to blame. I miss him so much.
The service is starting. You should go be with your family.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Thank you, Bruce.
Oh! No way! Yep.
So sorry.
Yep, you definitely need me.
Such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
As my lessons are paying off.
For that, we can all be grateful.
You...
7.
You knew...
Whoa. What the heck?
Bruce, what's going on? You know this guy?
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip.
Oh!
The bruise for sure. What are you doing?
Wow!
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Dude, imagine if you got like 300 on that. I'd be really happy. Dude, if you got like 300
I knew
on
you'd be
this,
hurting,
like,
see?
You do realize you don't give things at funerals, right?
Close.
It's okay. It's okay. Just keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right?
Started.
It hasn't,
Alright, now
it hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now.
8 strikes in a row.
It's the freedom that
How
gets to you.
about that?
There's so much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham.
You're definitely the champion.
Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where your heart is. I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Welcome to the stream.
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. for settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you?
Man, I should have streamed this.
I know, you're a man of your
This
word.
is amazing.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
So many points in your lives.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would.
Gosh, John, I don't know. Schedules are so packed these days.
Please don't blow me off. Not after what we went through together.
Maybe try my secretary.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you fit right in. It just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh.
We're here to mourn.
That is enough. Either you calm down or I will personally drag you outside and teach you respect.
That's it. That's right there. That's what I came for. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst. It's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude.
8 strikes in a row.
I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
What a shot. Holy crap.
You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
Tell me where he is. I am not messing around, John.
Oh, Bruce, I miss your fire. I really did. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. Seems I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
Do not get involved.
When this clearly means so much to you. No. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Just meet my friends.
Dang.
Like I asked. Look, I think they outstayed my welcome here. I'm just... Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this. This trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Enjoying the view?
Yeah, hard to do these days. It's one thing for the bad parts of town to get ugly, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do.
Wayne is a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again.
Okay, the scoreboard says 6.
You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Vampire.
A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
Okay.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
Yeah.
The way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing. And I mean nothing to get her man.
Fine with me. Whatever gets results.
There's a line, Batman. Once you cross it, you stop being on the side of right. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. Now that this chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Oh, wow.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Get out of here.
Well, I've been working on it for a while, that one. Oh, the other one, Once I've done all these other games, then I can play other stuff.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation.
185.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn. Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
Yeah, man. I mean, that last
See
last
no
game
evil.
was.
Hear no evil. Speak no
I
evil.
never knew you could make. I never knew you could make so much. One game.
Damn it! It's stuck.
from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
Nice.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Those splits are nasty.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock. Or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Damn.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Let's just stream this after this.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Nice.
Damn it. Me either. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong. Another one of Riddler's stick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place.
Whichever front.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Yes.
Turn me around, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Back-to-back strikes. Power.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Yeah, 200 and 80. Holy crap. My man on a roll.
figures were severed after he caught fire.
Stupid bloody thing.
The figures were severed after he caught fire.
You the man. You the man.
The figures were severed after he caught fire.
Yeah, A in the room.
One shoe melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Eight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Yeah, that's it.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game you're playing.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
You the man, man. I'm not. You can start the game if you want.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
I'll be playing here with on the rec room.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Yeah, I know.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
But listen here on the stream, guys. This guy here, my friend, he got 8 strikes in a row last time, and now he got 10 strikes.
Riddler's not working alone.
On this game.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
Maury, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now.
Yeah.
She must have known.
Let's see. So, guys, we're here at the.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Nice activity to play also.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
spare to make on last minute. Skitty.
I don't understand this. Fucking. Piss me off.
I don't really do those impressions that long. Oh wow.
I can't figure this fucking puzzle out, man. Again. I'm really pissed off at this. Trying to link that, find out what to do with this bloody puzzle. Plasma filter has been temperatured with. Trying to figure this silly puzzle out. I'm pissing doing it and it's fucking me off.
Imagine there's like gears on. I think they do. I never really played
this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
He thought that Gary's mom was too violent. Gary's mom did. Gary, well, yeah, we killed him. Yeah, but I meant that Gary's mom is like halflings.
This game is...
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. That's a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency,
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
You got a VR in that cow or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
I feel like the bullet balls might be too OP for these pins.
I think I'm on the wrong track. The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. Now, something else happened here. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out
before he could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting again is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead.
Don't worry, Jim. I'm not going to lose this game.
I'm not so sure. But if you say a thing, you usually do it. Keep your eyes on Batman.
Wrong way! That's what that agent did. You gotta crisp up real good, you don't get a
Almost make out her message.
Yeah, they somehow stand it.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Not that one.
Fucking keep failing the fucking mission. I can't find the pissing safe. I keep going for the wrong safe. But I've just gone for the wrong safe 3 times in a row now.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done.
I've seen this cutscene like 3 times now because I keep doing it
You
wrong.
can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
fuck's sake! Prick! Top one. Can't fucking remember. Oh, come on! Fucking doesn't give me chance, does it? No, it fucking doesn't! Going for the wrong pissing save. That took like 4 goes.
What the hell?
And I can't fucking remember what save went for.
Congratulations, you're almost done.
16 same fucking cutscene. 5 times!
Can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test
Piece
it
of
out,
shit!
shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
So I don't know what safe it is. I've tried this 5 times. It doesn't tell you where it is. It's stupid. I'm gonna watch all this again. Oh, come on! Psych! No, not that one. Oh, come on! It doesn't even give me a chance, stupid game! Just don't know where it is. It doesn't. It changes every fucking time. The mission must be very annoying.
Congratulations, you're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's
Yeah,
test
you'll
it
get
out,
annoyed with
shall
this
we?
first-person view doing it. You don't know where the bloody thing is.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
I'm watching the same cutscene nearly 6 times now. Yes, I do. Come on. That's taken me 6 goes just to find that.
Just as text.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
This is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see if the man who saves everyone is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox?
Thank you.
Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost.
Good.
Isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a second. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, yes. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level it. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
I'd tell you if I could, Jim.
It's like that, huh?
As I said, if I could.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this?
Well, how can I get there when...
sit on my hands?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system.
It can be. Click all the buttons on
I
you.
never heard what I heard in there. All right? Batman. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take. He's too close for my comfort. He is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God!
You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought up the topic of family. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion. It showed me how fragile those bonds really are. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. I doubt he's setting them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it. Shit. What?
Killer?
With this cheesecake. Cheesecake. One. I completed the other Batman, Evil Within. I mean, not Evil Within. Telltales I've completed.
So how are you doing, Drew?
Yeah, good. Strawberry, yeah. First person, yeah.
How are you doing,
I'm still on Batman. I've not even completely done this level yet.
Where's no man responding to me? Try to be nice.
Yeah, I don't mind Batman. It's what I do.
No.
I like Arkham, like 90s Batman.
Yeah.
More like the TV series.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah. What am I supposed to do on this bloody thing here?
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of
if I'm by
any one
first
of these
person, what do you?
operators.
I know.
broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
First person said he's sorry, Vampire.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
Did I just say I was sorry for doing that?
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we? That man?
I shouldn't watch this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
I'm not trying to make anybody angry.
Alright. I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
It depends what it is. If it's something like if someone's going to plan something, or I won't be happy about it. If it's a good thing, that you speak behind my back. If it's a good thing, that's good.
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
The disabling. The disabling.
I don't know. Some things are quite annoying.
No match. Now the sounds have to match for this to work. No. I had to highlight the same sound in both files.
I didn't tell anybody.
Bruce. Tiffany.
These samples don't sound alike. The two sounds have to be the same.
Tiffany. The disabling.
No match. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Riddler. Enterprises.
Gotta keep trying. I had to highlight the same sound in both files.
Tiffany.
That's a match.
Dwayne. The disabling.
Nope. The two sounds have to be the same.
Batman? Dwayne?
No. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
And I can tell you to go back now because what you're doing on the street.
Batman?
Well, I'm not mean.
Bruce?
No, that's not it. I had to highlight the same sound in both files.
Okay.
Dwayne?
Okay.
Batman?
I get it.
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
I get it. No more.
Tower. Bruce?
No match. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Dwayne? Dwayne? Bruce?
No, that's not it. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
Bruce? Batman?
These are definitely not the same. The two sounds have to be the same.
Tower. Riddler.
No, that doesn't make sense. No, the sounds have to match for this to work.
Enterprises. To the safe.
I need to keep looking. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
To the safe. Tower.
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out this stupid thing on this game.
Batman? Dwayne.
No. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
To the safe. Bruce.
These are definitely not the same. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
Riddler. Enterprises.
No match. The two sounds have to be the same.
To the safe. Bruce.
No. No connection there.
It's not easy, this, I tell you.
Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
I'm trying to be friendly to them.
Riddler.
No.
Enterprises.
Gotta keep trying. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
Dwayne.
You just basically wanted not to be my friend because you think
To the safe.
No. No connection there. The two sounds have to be the same.
So then, I'll find me.
Batman? Tower.
These samples don't sound alike. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Yeah, I'm okay, Criticals.
Bruce! Dwayne.
I still think I'm on the wrong track.
I don't want anybody to my friend.
I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
Bruce!
Okay, the answer is no. I don't want you.
Bruce?
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating your launch. Makes sense for me to have a signal on me as well.
Yes, it is fun, dude.
What for?
In the bowling alley.
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died.
You got a lot of strikes in a row.
Let's put it to good work. Not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first.
Add me on.
There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Mabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Maury, huh? John thinks that Maury can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Maury's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Maury, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Naval, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for that man. He's currently in Waller's custody in the GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Naval there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
I'll meet with Maury. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
For me, how about 18, it's 9:18 right now. Do you have me now?
Waller's people are here, watching Maury. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. They're following his every move.
Broderick, Sickle, do you have a mic?
Gotta be careful here. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Maury.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill
But the game that I'm playing, it's on the download. I've got the disc version.
Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Maury. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
There's something you can help me with, Mr. Maury. It's a matter of some importance.
I doubt I can do much. The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose these agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You're on his list, Maury. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
My father was a criminal, Mr. Moore. I didn't follow in his footsteps.
And yet yours led you here, to a backroom meeting out of earshot of the authorities. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
Well,
A favor?
Stupid if
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial.
You've only got one body, haven't you?
Controls all my inputs.
I don't know.
I know to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that.
And then they can sort them out.
Otherwise, I
If you
fear
go
my
to the
cause
hospital,
a
they
short,
can
miserable
sort
life
them
in a black prison.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
No deal. This could have been a lot easier for you, Maury.
You should kill me, Wayne, because I won't forget.
Bruce, Waller's agents are converging. Hurry up and get out of there.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me what I need, fast.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's going to happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all made of. You agency
We found him.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
idiot colleagues, too.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
The agency has a history of terrible decisions. Your agency has been on my heels.
A good spot for cover.
Give it to you. You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon.
Wait for it.
They might be angry I brought you here.
Don't want him raising an alarm.
Understand why?
I'll
They'll
move when he is
recognize
okay.
my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making people see that. You think? I'm sure you can understand. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clogs really thought you were smart. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online.
Ready, Bruce.
Got one person in.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor! It's heating up! Thanks, Batman. Are you all right? Oh, God. Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Maury was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury.
You're wrong, Riddler. It makes me a hero. It's what makes me different from you.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who saves people will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the Asian next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I? Need a hint? Starts with the letters L and F.
What the hell is wrong with you, Riddler? You're sick.
Wrong answer!
Oh, please! That wasn't his answer!
Rebecca, please! Please!
Blake! Oh my god, Blake!
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
I need an answer.
Just say it.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman! Here's your prize.
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him to just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler! Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the bad chem to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
Definitely not you.
What are you doing?
No!
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You... Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aiming right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Can't be happening!
Batman, Blake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my callings are... All we did was hand Riddler more hostages.
Not true. I wouldn't have been able to stop him without you.
Thank you, Batman. It's good to know we've got Riddler in custody. Despite the cost.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you. Can it?
I did what I had to save Gotham from you.
If you could stomach that, maybe I was wrong about you, Batman. Maybe you can fight in the gutter after all. I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code. And my comrades would have been impressed. Set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here. They broke the pact.
The pact?
Lock the ship down. And radio for more medics. Batman. Riddler, is he? Ah.
God damn it.
Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
I saved lives today, Jim. That's a victory.
Well, that counts for something, sure. But it's not enough to keep the gods at bay. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Blake is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspects at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury's new neck brace is a fashion statement. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
Gordon's been fighting the good fight for years. You're delusional if you think you can solve all our problems.
You're the ones who are deluded. You're so busy gazing into each other's eyes, you can't see the big picture. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now.
Do your own dirty work, Waller. You'll get nothing from me.
That's a real shame. No one's better suited for this job than you. Evidence in his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Well, guys, I've done the stream of Batman Evil Within, Part 1. I'm going to be doing Part 2 tomorrow or later, so thank you for joining me, and, yeah. You can join me anytime, so we'll do the next stream tomorrow of Batman Part 2, Evil Within. So that'd be great, you know. See you in the next stream, guys. Thanks for joining, and have fun.